Well, you gotta love a good cheese. And now this time I actually get to record the Spinment Originality run. And I got refilibuster again. Well, refilibuster certainly is a way I can win the game, so that's nice. Boom boom, no shop. Okay, yet another no shop area 1 because yeah, I'm probably not gonna get any cash that way, and there's no way that's worth it. Yeah, I mean, early shop already is like inherently not that valuable, so just ignoring them is totally fine, especially since if I were to actually go to them, I would lose value from an elite or a treasure chest. Or only and a treasure chest. Like, oh. I like my value, thank you very much. I have opened my eyes to Bramble a bit more recently. I think that it probably has its scenarios. I don't think this one is one of those. If I get cash here, oh wow. Oh my god. Ah, level 1 down. I was just like, surely if I let the text play slower, it'll give me a level 2. It didn't, but it gave me a special button. Special button, lightning orb, like what the? Oh my god, this is just a stacked area 1, huh? With refilibuster, it's, oh my god. Man, I'm just gonna chomp through him, aren't I? Faster than he can chomp through me for sure. That being said, I got it pretty early, so I'll still proceed to take a decent chunk of damage, but at least that means before the next area 1 boss fight, I'll get an upgrade on my ball lightning, which is actually a pretty big deal. The ball lightning upgrades were level 1 to level 2. Doesn't matter as much. The level 2 to level 3, however, yeah, no, that's a really big deal. Surely we can get at least how many bombs? Orbsium. I have had my Orbsium fun recently, and it looks like with this passive setup, it's not really another Orbsium run specifically. Salt Shaken Mental Mantle Powder Collector. Powder Collector is definitely the best passive there. It's not that crazy just yet. Adventure is decent tempos. Nothing too crazy. This is just a really good fight for us. For a few reasons, but I.O.U is just very, very solid. It's probably better for me to be aiming a refresh to be honest. Well, I still have to chop through that guy. Luckily, that's what this shotgun. Just ignore him entirely. Perfect. I mean, honestly, this fight went as about as clean as it could have. I don't believe I lost any health. But technically, I still could. Oh my god, it's not level. I really just asked for that, didn't I? Like, hello? I really asked for this. This was ridiculous. This was such an easy fight for me. How did I throw this so bad? Whatever. At least it's over. And now we get a level 3 ball lightning. We're just in a very, very decent situation. The random mimic did drain us of our health quite a bit, but I think overall it's going to be pretty fine. Especially with that. We just need to accept whatever win condition we can. And that certainly is a win condition. Do I get the passive from that? Surely not. Maybe if I pop both bombs. Don't think that's how it works. Decoil, that's actually a pretty amazing passive here. I prefer it much more than Round Guard here, I think. I always plan on keeping an orb in my deck. This is fine if I miss. It's not fine if I miss. I would really prefer not to miss. So, what is my favorite shot I could do? Let's try something like this, and then watch as it works. Well, okay. So aim for the middle, and we'll see how that works out for future shots. 300 damage. It's a lot to get through, and I'm not getting through it. I also didn't even target the Rainbow Slime, so I'm definitely not getting through it. Although, I do have reasonably impressive bomb spam that leads me to believe that I could perhaps stand a chance against getting through it, but I don't know. I definitely need to hit a crit here, and I doubt I will. I'm not sure I get through it. At what cost? Oh man, that's juicy. Great stuff. I really love the decoy pickup, and wow, my shots are just going to continue being amazing, aren't they? This is really good. Imagine we get another elite. 2 extra elites in Area 1, that would be lovely. Absolutely lovely. Talk about absolutely lovely, by the way, we just cruised through that fight. It literally was no issue whatsoever, and we killed Rainbow Slime. Only one, though. Maybe I should have tried for a second one, but kind of forgot to think about it. That orb's decent. It's an orb that I would actually keep in my deck if it was level 3. Don't think I'm going to be doing that this run, though. I feel like it's leaning a certain direction. And I may not be trying to do splatter stuff this run. Bomb's dealing full damage. Sure is nice. 154 cash. I mean, look, that's what happens when you get no shop area 1. Sets you up very well for area 2. At least it does most of the time. There are some situations where your cash gets drained. Most of them, though, you have a cash regen source. This refresh, huh? Should probably be aiming at it. It's just a bit boring to be aiming at it. Especially with this slime dog in the way, man. That's rough. Oh, decoil, cool. Just 0 repercussions, I like it. Bam, do you see this amazing refresh yet? Not quite. But his health is being completely and totally drained, so... Surely? No. Oh, someday we'll get the refresh, right? Someday. Is it even possible, actually? I guess I can go for a bounce, but even the bounce doesn't look that good. Like, now that I've hit that, I can do this, but... I had to push for that, like, damn. Leave the rest for later. It seems fine. It's probably good. Heavy hand. Yeah? Yeah, sure. It's either heavy hand or leaf. I feel like leaf's probably more fun here. So I'll take a leaf. Yeah. Sure, it works. I'm the biggest fan of this map, to be honest. It's not doing much for me. Double store? Yeah, sure. Okay. I mean, what else are we doing, right? Like, it's kind of just gotta be double store. The main reason why I wanted to do double store is because stuff like Refresher Course Cookie, that would really change the outcome of this run. So I'd imagine we get a leaf. Oh, we have 0 elites? Nice. I love having 0 elites A2. That's a joke, but sometimes I actually do like having 0 elites A2. It's the best kind of joke. Nice. Oh. It matters a whole lot less, doesn't it? Honestly, anything's worth it. I'll take the complex claw though. It's probably just the best overall. This is a bit of a boring fight. Probably just gonna end up bombing them all, aren't I? When it makes the most sense. So this is just a very efficient way to finish off this fight. So let's work to it. I have pretty good attrition AoE damage. It's not that solid in the long run, but it is working for now, and that's what I need, because surely I'll find things to power it up. Talk about things to power it up, that's probably one of them, but honestly, the bomb stuff I'm doing is kind of not actually that much improved by a bubble. So let's just ignore it, and oh, it's way less important than I think it is, isn't it? Just double buy because I have not that many fights, to be honest. I should probably only single buy if I'm going to be buying, and Strange Brew is probably a good way to go because if I get Shuffle Pot, I want to make sure that I'm actually being able to deal damage. Whee! Looks like we got 250 damage, 200 damage, which is enough to kill this guy. Good. It's the other guys who have 250 health. But luckily I don't have to deal with them this fight. God, this fight would be so much more annoying if I had to deal with them. Well, I swear I do have to deal with them sometimes. A lot of cool passives I could find, but a lot of them require me to actually find elites, and I did not get any elites in Area 2. I'm pretty sure there's like no way this potion bolt isn't worth it. So I'll buy it. I'm not going to do any upgrades just yet, because I don't really have that much cash lying around. Because I want to buy the remote. And nice. Nice. It's exactly the kind of thing I was looking for, although going left would be really nice. Just give me a little bit more cash. Primary Frost is a something nothing, I'd say. It's something, but it's nothing. Okay, pretty boring, but we will just be taking them, and wow. Okay, I almost missed that cookie. I was almost going to press the remove button. Oh. We'll be fine, right? 2 times damage. Oh, invest. I have never received the payout, but I also had never gotten the Bramble achievement for ages. So, Surely this is the run. Yeah. My plan for Demon Wall, it's not the best plan, but it actually does work. It's called bombs. I'm just going to hit a lot of bombs and it's going to work. It's going to be amazing. And it's probably going to need to be a splatter or a lightning that is the cure. But yeah, the good thing about hitting a lot of bombs is I get a lot of damage procs. Complex Explorer is really helping out actually. Yeah, okay. It's really not the wisest strategy to take into Demon Wall, but that doesn't mean that it can't just work. And I have Cookbook, which means I get a lot of bombs. Like, there's a reason they keep nerfing Cookbook. Cookbook has been a lot of different things. 5% chance is probably one of the fairest. Doesn't mean that it's still not completely insane on this map. Because it is. Nice. You may now end the fight. I'm done for collecting my cash. Okay, I said you can end the fight. 77 cash, we have our payout. I would love to receive it. I definitely can't take like a Sapasac kind of thing. Although if I got a what's the orb called? That would work out. Faraday's Fate. Guess they keep giving with Licorice Blade. That's actually pretty fun. Also, I have Power Plugger, so it's actually pretty fun. Right, I do want to go to a store, but I also really want to leave, so that's a tough call. I probably don't have the cash for the store, actually. We'll have to sit. Oh my. Whoa. I was not impressed at all with the Area 2. The Area 1 was decent, but nothing too crazy. This Area 3 is one of the best Area 3s I've seen. 3 elites, double store. Wow. And 2 events still, so you can still get some good event stuff. That is spicy. And a free remove, wow. This could be like one of the most insane Area 3s I've ever had. But technically any Area 3 can get the most insane just with good RNG, but baseline this map is insane is the thing. And that is very impressive. I have time. 2 fights is enough to upgrade a potion board. It's also enough to upgrade a... What orb am I going to be using against this guy? I don't actually know what orb I'm going to be using against this guy. Like sure, the classic Rubble is very good. It's very easy to find. So maybe I just do Rubble. That worked. I need to try and find double store, huh? Wait, am I just blind? Okay, no, good, I'm not just blind. That's so many elites though. That's crazy. Maybe I get Shufflepot. And I get to do Shuffle. That's a good way to win against this guy. There are quite a few good ways to win against this guy. And I would suggest picking them up because otherwise he can be quite annoying actually. This is not a fun fight. We just kind of need to get our Lightning Orb dealing a whole bunch of damage, and luckily, you know, did a whole bunch of damage for the first shot. And our bombs can deal a significant chunk of damage, but still need a bit more. Durable? Durable is pretty fun. Via slamming. I like it. Right, we're outputting solid damage. I'm not going to complain. As I said though, this fight's going to be a bit unfun. Our healing output is Potion Ball. I mean, there are multiple reasons why I picked it up, right? The fact that it's our healing output is most impressive on its part. Counterfeit crits when I have basically no real way to actually... it is pretty good, honestly. I should just take the Slimy Staff. Unfortunately, you know, Slimy Staff is just really passive first. So I should take it. Counterfeit crits is fun and all, but I'm not really playing the right class to do that. Like, sure, I'm just about to fight 2 more elites, but I'm still probably not going to get the most use out of it. Oh, I didn't really set up my navigation here. It looks decently fine still, but really should have and could have been better. Is there like an interesting shot I can do? The fact that I have a unicorn horn means that I can actually like experiment and try and find something cool. The problem is these bombs are just kind of like guarding the entrance. It's pretty hard to get in. And this has like so much momentum, it's just got to be a bad idea, but somehow it works out. I'm not complaining. Oh, cool. Oh, and we know what the plan is this fight. Yep, that's bomb spam for you. We have a ton of healing peaks left on the board, which is pretty cool. Affected reactant for a little bit more damage. It's actually really good here, gotta be honest. It's actually really good. Because we're probably going to get almost all our board to be bombs. And plus 20 damage is a pretty big deal in that scenario. Pumpkin Pie is actually really good. I like it. Alright, let's see what we can do with this. Remove the battles from our deck and accept the subtraction reaction. It does leave me with almost nothing for the second store, but if you look at what's in it, I only really want this summoning circle and this refresh perspective, so I'm pretty fine with that, yeah. Never managed to find the shuffle pot. Unfortunate. Alright, now we have a few upgrades we wanted to get done, actually. It's a bit of a shame I didn't also manage to sneak in a remove on the Splattle, but I guess it's sticking around. Now we don't take any damage this shot, which just gives us some time to heal. Yeah, just really good stuff. 40 cash. Man, Crucible 8 really just throttles your cash out. You can really just tell that this was a Cruciate run. Partially because it says Crucible 8 in the corner, and also, like, I just had less cash than I should have in every single area. Which is funny, because I left Area 1 with, what, like 120 cash under my belt? Something like that? They're both really good upgrades, actually. It's kind of a hard sell. No cash greed, I believe. Not even bombs, yeah. Should be able to get 2 upgrades out of this fight, which is nice, but 25 plus 35. If it would be so kind as to actually get there. 60? I really want you to get there. 2 more? This is a potion ball, but it's got a ton of bombs attached, so it's still going to be dealing a ton of damage. 2 more? Oh, that's annoying. Well, that's definitely just the permanent one. I would have also loved that one. That's for sure. And like, look at how much coin. Yeah, there's so many coins left on the map. Unfortunate. Okay. I'll stop messing around. Oh well, at least we have a good orb in our deck, right? Nice. Did I forget about that last time? No, I didn't have short fuse last time. Hedge is something, I guess. It doesn't do anything. Cool. So, can we murder this guy with the potion bombs? Probably not. If it was level 3, I feel like it would stand a chance, but our bombs aren't dealing that much damage just yet. No real extraordinary leaf high roll. Kind of just doing the classic bomb spam thing that was always, like, destined for us once we picked up the Alchemist Cookbook. Like, you don't always need to follow through an Alchemist Cookbook, but when you do, it works. Alchemist Cookbook is a really good passive. It's been nerfed a ton of times for a reason. And I wouldn't be surprised if it gets nerfed another time. I could see like 4 or 3%. Oh, yeah. That's the kind of shot that ends the fight. You know, it's also going to get 5,000 damage, but primarily it's going to just pop all the bombs. Wait, didn't get 5... Well, technically got 5,000 damage with the bombs, but yeah. As I thought, we could kind of just bomb spam them at the end there. Yeah. Wow, that area 3 was stacked. Pretty impressive though, because it didn't actually change the outcome of that run that much. Like, the biggest thing Area 3 gave me was right here, short fuse. Which is pretty funny because it's like one pass I spent 50 cash on. Totally worth it, by the way. Totally worth it. Yeah, it's nice to actually have just checking. Yep, definitely recorded this run. Good. Yeah. The potion ball never got to level 3. Very sad. Oh, actually, if I upgraded it earlier, that would have worked. Damn. Because I was 2 cash off at the end there, so if I didn't have to do 2 upgrades in the same fight, it would have worked. Not that it really mattered though. Potion ball got some decent damage on the first shot. Maybe it would have made it so that he didn't actually live till that final shot, which dealt 5k damage. Wonderful. Yeah. Kind of collected early on. I did think I was taking it for momentum, but as it turns out, I was taking it just for bombs. And cheese and bombs, once we got to Crucible level 8, yeah, that about checks out. I don't want to deal with Crucible level 8. It makes adding orbs to my deck so much more painful. And adding the right passives to my deck, like, it's just... For the kind of map that I got, this level of passives is... That's not correct. I should have at least, like, 4 more or something. But I just didn't have the funds for the stores, so... That's how it ended up being. Decoy was so good. As I correctly predicted there, Decoy was way better than Round Guard. Although, no, I got slapped by the slime before I picked up the Decoy orb. Man, that slime slapped me around. I don't know why I took any damage to that fight. I really messed up there. Luckily, it just doesn't matter. You know, I'm not at the level where I'm getting Giga punished by that kind of thing just yet. But when I am, yeah, the class is just going to die at that point. There's not much you can do when you get Giga punished by elites. And luckily, we were only mildly punished. They were just slapping me around a bit. You know, if that was plants who were Giga punishing me, I probably would have had to press the heal button or something, which, you know, wouldn't have been too bad. Someday, right? Someday. I mean, like, sure. Apparently, it's only 5 times multiplier, so 125 cash is still an awful lot. That would have been enough to get my potion moved to level 5. Level 3. Even if I hadn't spent that 21 cash, it would have been. Hmm. Yep, we got some decent healing towards the end there. Nothing too crazy. I mean, picking up the cookie was a big deal. I almost totally blanked on the cookie, to be honest. Because, yeah, sometimes your runs just don't feel like you're getting much refreshing going on, and even when you pick up Leaf, they feel like that way. I guess that run felt that way to me because I almost bloody missed the cookie. And yeah, refreshing punch is a cool passive and all, but cookie is arguably about the same level of impact because that's just how good healing is. Like, yes, if you're spam procking all nearby pegs, you're probably going to kill all the enemies, which means you're not going to have to worry about losing health. But consider healing one instead. You know, they're about on par. They're like extremely, extremely, but I honestly can't tell which one I prefer. I feel like in like 60-70% of the scenario, I'll probably prefer Cookie. Like, it's kind of crazy just how good Cookie is with Leaf. It's definitely one of the strongest sources of healings in the game, especially when you can also add on Refreshing Punch. Anyway, yeah, picking up that Something Circle again, though, definitely the right call. Lightning Orb early on was super nice. Kind of sad that it was only level 1,